Now, severe weather alert on this Monday morning. Not only these late March snowstorms, tough to forecast, Michelle, but any snow that falls isn't going to be around for a while.
No, I think we'll even be doing some melting through the daytime today. And as you see the temperatures in the 7-day Futurecast, you can imagine that we will be back to bare ground very shortly. Looking at our radar right now across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, doesn't feel like spring this morning, waking up to snow. Now, we've had moderate batches of snow moving through, and we're still finding some of that activity right now down between Fall River and New Bedford, Little Compton, Tiverton. Let's zoom into those areas where we are finding, again, some of that heavier snowfall. So if you're traveling along 195 or Route 6 heading between Fall River, Somerset today, you are going to be running into some snow-covered roadways. Anything untreated in these heavier snow bands will become snow-covered and slippery for the early part of this morning. Let's get back to the wider view because we are tracking another batch of more moderate snow that's been lifting from northwestern Rhode Island up into the Worcester area, but a lot of Rhode Island right now just dealing with some lighter snow, the kind that melts as it hits the pavement. Even dry slot here over parts of Narragansett and into 95 now up through West Warwick. I am still watching, though, the back edge of the more moderate snowfall that will continue to work its way westward. The back edge of that going to be coming through Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts over the next few hours. So we'll really start to see things easing up after 9 o'clock this morning, so not too far away. 29 degrees right now, feels like 21. Northerly winds at 8 miles an hour. Snow ends 9 to noon today. Isolated afternoon showers, some gusty winds, and we're watching for some black ice tonight. Here's a Futurecast, and those temperatures with that morning snow will go to about 42 degrees during this afternoon, and then 5 o'clock this evening back to about 40 degrees. So the morning commute going to be the troublesome one by this evening. I think conditions will be much better, and that's why our threat tracker is up into the high threat level for this morning. Today, the afternoon threat tracker, I'm going to drop it down to low, and tonight as well. Winter storm warning continues until 11 o'clock this morning for most of our area. You can see those roads snow covered in Narragansett, Oakland Beach as well, down to pavement in quite a few spots, upper 20s to lower 30s for the temperature outside. Futurecast 8 o'clock this morning showing additional snow falling, but the back edge of it already clearing much of Connecticut, and watch what happens between 8 and noon. This is really shutting down, so just a few flurries left over at noontime, and then in the afternoon, make it a quick rain or snow shower 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, winding down during the evening commute and back to dry skies and have lots of sunshine and 40s for the Futurecast temperatures for tomorrow. Winds today, they'll be gusting at times over 20 miles per hour. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We may get some of our stronger wind gusts this evening and overnight tonight. You can see some gusts over 30 miles per hour between New Bedford, Hyannis, and the islands in the evening hours and then overnight tonight. So about 3 to 6 inches of snow. We've already picked up about 1 to 3. There's an additional inch or 2 expected here before this winds down in spots, but probably on the lower end for many of us from what we were forecasting. Commute Futurecast for this morning. Snow continues early, reduced visibility and slick roadways. For the afternoon, temperatures into the upper 30s to lower 40s. About 39 in Wickford. May see some mid 40s depending on how much sunshine we're able to squeak out. 44 in Burrillville, 43 in Scituate. So some melting going on this afternoon. Low 40s, Fall River, New Bedford, and in Seacon. Tonight, we are going to be watching for black ice as the temperatures fall to 28 degrees, clear, colder, and dry. And tomorrow's a dry day near 46. Mostly cloudy Wednesday. Check out Wednesday's high near 58. Our computer models have been going back and forth between whether we're on the warm side or the cold side of things on Thursday. So right now, we may be a little more pessimistic, thinking we're going to stay in the 40s with the risk of a shower, and that'll continue into Friday. The weekend for Easter looking dry and comfortable. Get that updated Futurecast on WPRI.com. In fact, Pete Mangioni's in with me this morning, and he has been keeping the blog up to date and been tracking the latest conditions with me, and you can find all that information on our website. Let's get out to the roads with a Jam Cam traffic update from Gina.
Well, we're looking pretty good, even with the weather. You know, we're pretty much down to just wet pavement at this point, so you can see how we're doing here. 95 coming up past the zoo. Plenty of